What's going on, everybody? It's Sasha, your market expert here in Charlotte. Today, we're going to be doing our monthly market report for the month of February. So even though it's February right now, all the data that we go over today is going to be from January of 2021. The reason we do that is because we want an entire month's of data compiled together so we have the most accurate information as possible. If you haven't already done so, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, turn that like button blue. I do a monthly market report every single month so you guys can stay on top of our real estate market here in Charlotte. And I also show you guys some other areas and what it's like living in Charlotte, pros and cons and things of that nature. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you ever have any more questions or want to talk a little bit more about the real estate market here in Charlotte, you can always call, text, or email me anytime. All my contact information is right here below. Now, with all that being said, let's get into the market report and we'll start off with new listings. So in the month of January, we had 4,301 new listings, and that's a 7.8% decrease from January of 2020, but it is also 900 or so more homes that were listed on the market in December. Now moving on to pending sales, we had 4,794 home sales pending in the month of January. That's a 15.1% increase from this time last year, and it's also almost 1,200 more home sales pending than we had in December. Now, this is quite common. Usually buyers will take the holidays off and the entire month of December off, and as soon as January comes around, they get right back in on the home search. And if you guys are going around looking at open houses, you're most likely going to see that they're packed. Anytime I drive by, I'll stop and look at an open house if it's in a neighborhood that I like, just in case there's something that I think might accommodate somebody that I know. All the open houses that I've been looking at so far, there's at least 2-3 cars in the driveway, if not more. So this is telling us buyers are out there in full effect. All right, now make sure to listen up. This is median home sales price. So the median home sales price in the month of January was $285,000, and that's a 12.9% increase from this time last year, but it is a $6,000 decrease since December. So basically, according to this data, if you bought your house in December as opposed to January, there's a high chance that you paid a little bit more. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to this because you can see on all different websites, the news, they might be blowing it a little bit out of proportion. For the last 7 months in our Charlotte market, the median price point has been between $283,000 to $291,000. So right now we're sitting good at about $285,000. This is a good median price point. We're not seeing these astronomical 20-30% jumps that some of these other places are having, like Texas, Phoenix, and things of that nature. So this is a good number to pay attention to, and it definitely means really good for affordability in Charlotte. Now let's talk about the percentage of the original list price received, which was 98.9. That's a 2.9% increase from this time last year, but this has stayed at 98.9 for the last 3 months now. So basically what this is telling you is you can expect to pay 1.1% below the listed price of a house when everything's all said and done. Now let's talk about days on market, which was 26, and that's a 43.5% decrease from this time last year, and it is the same amount of days on market we had in December, and the last 4 months it's been 25 or 26 days. This is just telling us that when a house gets listed online, it's taking fewer days to sell. And again, there's a lot of variables that you need to take into consideration with this, such as price point, neighborhood, and the all-around want for this type of property. There's houses that sell in 6 to 12 hours, and there's some that'll stay on the market for a couple weeks, if not 100 days plus. So this is all going to vary. If you ever need any information or need to know days on market for a specific neighborhood, specific zip code or anything, feel free to reach out to me. I'll send that information to you and answer any questions you have. Now let's get into our supply and demand, which is months of inventory. And right now we have 0.7 months of inventory, and this number is getting lower and lower every single month, and that's a 63.2% decrease from this time last year and a 0.2 decrease from this past December. For those of you who are new to my channel, months of inventory right now means that if no new homes were to come on the market and everything was continuing at the pace that it is now, in less than 24 days, there would be no homes available for sale in our Charlotte market. Just wanted to explain that to you. Back to the video. Now, these next couple months, these next 2 to 4 months are going to be very interesting as we head into the spring market. Usually the new listings, buyers, sellers, everything ramps up during the spring market. So it's going to be a very interesting time, and I'm very excited to see what happens. I think we are going to have an uptick in new listings, but in order to find that out, you got to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, call, text, or email me if you guys have any questions, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.